Hey guys, we are talking about Mana Pool today. I just started it. I'm at $748 for the week, and I'm very excited. So what happened to me was I was getting tired of the high TCG player fees. I've already paid well over, $25,000 this year alone in TCG player fees, and it was a lot more last year. But yeah, we're looking at high fees on TCG player, and it's getting to the point where it's ridiculous. You hate to see it, but I'm testing out Mana Pool, and it's really nice. There's a slight, a few upgrades I'd like, but what's really cool about Mana Pool is you can upload cards via ManaBox CSV files, which is really nice. Now, it only does Magic the Gathering. They're projecting Pokemon maybe next year. I'm not entirely clear on their exact date, but I heard 2026 was the plan for Pokemon. Now, what I like about Mana Pool is I can do ManaBox, scan in a stack of cards, put the CSV on my Google Drive or email it to me, and then I just change the condition. I know you can do different conditions on ManaBox, but I'm actually not completely familiar with it because I never really had a need for it. But what I am doing now is doing scanning the stack of cards. I'm using like a card slinger, like it's a 3D printout thing. Holds my phone, boom, boom, boom. About 100 cards and get them on a file and get them uploaded in 5 minutes. So that's 1,200 cards an hour I can upload that way, as long as I have them conditioned right. So pre-sort all your conditions, your sets, just get them in, get them uploaded, and voila. The sales have been decent, not bad at all. I honestly have about 2,000 cards on there already. It's my first week. I really enjoy it. Now, my favorite part is, it's not the free shipping at $5, but it's the free shipping at $45, right? So you're getting the $1.25 instead of TCG's $1.31. So with the $1.25 shipping, it goes all the way up till they hit $45, unless they pay for bubble mailer shipping, which they can do at a low volume. And honestly, if they hit 15 cards, they're forced to do a bubble mailer. So you're not doing, like 2-3 envelopes trying to ship out a ton of cheap cards, which is really nice. That's one of my favorite features because at 14 cards, they can fit in one envelope, 2 stamps, and out the door. I know some people do 1 stamp, but according to weight, it should be 2. But they do pretty well. And overall, it's really nice. I just got my first payout. It was actually, let me show you here. So first payout, you got 27 in fees, which is not bad. I did the math on that, and if it would have been TCG player, it would have been $46 in fees. $19 difference, and it's just the beginning. I'm just getting started. I want to grow that to the moon. I'm very excited about it. The sales are decent, and they're really decent for how many cards I have listed compared to my TCG player. I think I had 100 TCG player orders today, 20 some Mana Pool orders today, but my TCG player inventory is at 50,000, which I do have a lower minimum on Mana Pool, but I'm not as afraid because if I do a lower minimum on TCG player, they'll stack the cards up to get to the $5 free shipping. That's not an option here, unless they stack all the way up to $45. But also, Mana Pool has a force strict on 15 cents minimum, so nobody can list a card for a penny. 15 cents is the lowest they can list it, which is really nice. I have mine set up at $0.25 right now. There is a free button that's like a mass price tool under your inventory tab, and I can show you that real quick. Let's see. So right here, I go to price modifiers. So I just set mine to 25 cents, but let's say I wanted to do 24 cents. Save price adjustment. All right. Go to my inventory here. And then if I can find some stuff that is lower, yeah. So this would normally be 13 cents, but I have my minimum set to 24. Also, it forces a minimum of 15. So even if it was 13 cents, it would automatically put it at 15 cents. Where I'm doing it through the ManaBox app, it pulls TCG Player pricing, so it's like the same price. You can sort your inventory catalog very well about like how your most expensive cards is, easy to see. You get a link directly to your shop so you can send it to someone and say, hey, these are the cards I have on Manapool. You can see your listed value, your orders, order value so far. You can do 7 days, 4 weeks, or all time. I'm actually going to flip you around to show you that too. So here we go. I got highlighted here. I've already had 78 orders for $748. Still have 2,234 cards listed. Not verified yet because you have to schedule a video meeting to get verified, and I'm still figuring out how to do that. But I'm pretty sure I just sent an email, and yeah, even not verified, I'm doing pretty well, I think, for a 1 week. Most of my orders were like today with 20-something orders because I just put a ton online yesterday. My inventory count was like 400 or 500 cards before yesterday. So yeah, I like it a lot, and once they start adding other games, I'm going to be really excited. I think they need to do a pull sheet option would be really nice, because today when I had 20-some orders, I go pull each order individually. Kind of sucked. But there's room for growth, and the founders of the Manapool are really big on the growth when it comes to it. They have a PDF file they sent in Discord showing all the updates they are currently working on the seller side and the buyer side, and they are on it. Pull sheet is actually already on their list of to do and what they're working on. But yeah, Manapool's good. TCG Player Direct made me mad. That's the nicest way I can put it. They are claiming to not have received 2 cards that have a total value of $1,200, maybe a little less than $1,200, when I know I sent them to them, and then they're just like, yeah, you don't get paid for that. So, and that was before I even hopped on Manapool. Manapool was originally the option because of the fees. The fees were so much better on Manapool than TCG Player. I was looking at like 14% fees on TCG Player. It's closer to like 8% fees on Manapool. And overall, in a large volume setting, that is huge. When you're getting an extra 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents on the cheap cards, an extra couple of dollars on an expensive card. I had a $47 card sell on TCG Player, got $40 after fees. A $47 card sell on Manapool, got $43 after fees, that extra $3. It's really helpful with postage. So originally Manapool was all about the fees. Now it's all about TCG Player. Just got me for $1,100, $1,200, somewhere around that, and I'm ticked off. So I want to go more into Manapool. I wish they had an in-store pickup option for card shops, because I would move all my Magic over if they had an in-store pickup option. And that's all that would take for me to move my Magic away from TCG Player. Unfortunately, they do not have Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh yet, but I will keep that on there for now. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about Manapool, I will try to help. I'm still really new to it, but I found my way really quick, and in the Discord group, I can find answers to pretty much any question you might have. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Definitely check it out as a buyer, as a seller. Let me know what you think. I think this is the next best thing. So we'll see. But all right, guys, have a good night or day, I guess. See you next time.